Oh, you into fitness? Well, step right this way. Okay, so I've been on a flexible dieting kick for a while now, and it's great to be able to lose weight while still getting to enjoy the foods I love and not feel guilty about it, right? But every once in a while, I'll get flack from one of these clean eaters, questioning my level of dedication by saying I have too many cheat meals. And it really makes me want to just lash out at them and like tell them their whole approach to dieting is completely unnecessary. So, I guess my question is, how do you deal with clean eaters? Alright, so here's my outlook on the whole clean eating thing, right? A lot of times when somebody becomes a flexible dieter, they realize that a lot of stuff being pushed by the fitness industry is just lies, myths. It's just pretty much bullshit. So their knee-jerk reaction is to lash out against that. They want to, show off their six packs while eating Pop-Tarts and junk food, and just it's like a way of rebelling against all these must-follow guidelines. But something that's kind of overlooked by us is that when some people are, doing this for the first time, they're starting to pay attention to their health and overall fitness. It's like a drastic change in their life, and some people need these hard guidelines, this restriction, just to establish in their mind that they're making a change. All right, so to give a little perspective on this, I'll give this analogy. Let's say there's this person that wants to draw a picture of a dog, but they have no, artistic skills whatsoever. So instead they just go get a stencil of a dog. And, the stencil restricts their pencil in such a way that they almost have no choice but to draw the dog. But then you might have somebody who's artistic and, they could probably freehand that same dog and make it look just as good, and they could probably do a picture of a dog in a whole bunch of different ways. Well, the stencil is like the clean eating approach to dieting weight loss, and flexible dieting is more like the free-handed approach. So in the case of the person who's just starting out, sometimes it's more critical to establish a hierarchy of importance. Like, it's got to be very apparent that getting in shape is more important than eating your favorite foods. And, you and I know that their favorite foods in and of themselves aren't preventing them from making progress, but, just having that option on the table is too similar to their current lifestyle. So for some people, and that just makes it too easy to overindulge and then ultimately not make progress. So for that reason, I don't completely knock the clean eating lifestyle. Like it can be used as a tool to establish a certain level of discipline in somebody's life, right? But like I said, everybody doesn't need this. There's some people who are out of shape, but they have discipline. It's just that they haven't been focusing it on this area of their life. And you can show them the flexible dieting protocol and they'll have success with it right away. But other people need the restriction. They need the guidelines, and at least at first, or sometimes they just need it all together, and that's fine too. All right, so now that we got all that out the way, let's think about the type of person who is knocking you for your flexible dieting approach, right? It's pretty obvious that they take pride in the fact that they're willing to do whatever it takes to get in shape, and they are also proud of the fact that they eat nothing but chicken breast, brown rice, they do hours of cardio every day, they pay the organic tax on food, all these reasons make them better than you. Well, I personally didn't get into fitness to use it as a reason to look down on other people. This is just the result of my overall approach to life. I put the same level of dedication and commitment into everything, and not just fitness. So if this person's sense of self-worth is based on something so fragile, like this is why they feel like they're better than somebody else, just let them have that. You have to realize that these moments are not the best time to try to win somebody over to your approach to fitness. You have to just, stay in the gym. Hopefully this person will still see you going to the gym, eating the foods you like, and finding a way to maintain your level of fitness and make progress. And hopefully they'll be more open and curious to how you're doing it, and that's when you can bring them over to your side. So yeah, that's my whole approach to dealing with clean eaters. Yeah, and hopefully that was helpful for you guys. But it kind of brings up an interesting point. Like, what makes you feel worthwhile as a person? Where do you get your sense of self-worth from? And like I said, these clean eaters might think that they're better than you. They might think they have more dedication, and that makes them feel better about themselves. But you might be on the opposite side. You might think, oh, because you're a flexible dieter and you're smart enough to know that these foods aren't killing you or stopping you from making progress, that makes you better than them. And just in my opinion, that's a fragile mentality to have, You shouldn't have to make yourself feel better by looking down on somebody else. But whatever. Anyway, leave in the comment section below what makes you feel good as a person. Like I said, what makes you feel worthwhile. And yeah, like I said, I hope this was helpful. Thanks for watching. And I'm Scully, YouTube fitness community's best kept secret.
Bitch, you wasn't with me lifting in the gym.